Okay, good afternoon, Miss. Today we present our research for the final presentation of the Food and Beverage Marketing course. Today we present Camila Osores, Brian Panduro, and who speak to Danae Beris. Okay, the methodology selected to the research. Conceptual definition is the variable of the subject of the study is administration of human resources and the improvement of the reputation in online media, such as application and social networks to generate a better assessment and influence in the decision of our diners, which is understand as complete function, the plans, organizes, develops, and control the technique capable of promoting the efficient performance on the staff to achieve optimal relation with the clients and the restaurant objectives, promoting social skills and works performance to achieve maximums and trying to perform, proving the competitive advantage to the organization. So the present study was development with a level of complexity based on a plurally inductive investigation according to Hernandez and Pieri. The inductive method is applied in the principle discovered to particular case from an explorative trial lens such as our focus group and interviews. The types of research that was carried out the present study was qualitative. Well, according to Malhotra, qualitative research is the structured explorative research methodology based on small samples that provide knowledge and understand from the probable environment, and that only quantitative research is carried out very time is this treat a new research project. On the other hand, the quantitative approach research, according to Sampieri, use data collection to test hypotheses based on numerical measure and statistical analysis to establish behavior patterns. For this reason, a virtual survey was applied to 100 diners with a structure 17 questions. So in the sample, according to Robinson, non-probabilistic intentional sampling is a sample that is chosen by the research criteria by which that helps research to obtain a representative sample. Use good judgment. The same size will be done in an intentional qualitative way. On the other hand, a survey will be carried over 100 people from Lima, from NSE, A, B, and C in an age range between 25 to 14 years. Choosing interested instead of the Asian fusion culinary tasting in Chifas type restaurants. So finally, the background is, according Portugal Garcia, the marketing mix strategy of Peruvian gastronomy is multinational companies in the food service sector Lima. The research addresses the requirements with the development that companies in the culinary sector adopt in order to formulate marketing mix strategies. They improve support and contributed to the gastronomic positioning in the city of Lima. In addition, the study is based preliminary on the application of the 4P, place, product, price, and promotion of the marketing mix, considering it's useful and indispensable to build a project of trade-back marketing plan. CISA offer evaluate the different products and services. The restaurant can generate higher income and competitive advantage to the market. That is to say, the result obtained by highlight that when the marketing strategies are implemented, which the criteria and environment of culinary proposal is so full be able to be at the fulfillment of the objective, and food and beverage companies could be obtained as a result.
Well, as Dana mentioned before, in the research process, we apply two techniques. One of them is the quantitative technique, and another is the qualitative technique. First, we're going to start telling about the quantitative technique. Well, in this part, we use the surveys. Well, according to our surveys, we did a total 100 surveys. Through this analysis, we have used marketing mix, which identifies the main components of the company's marketing plan. I mean, product, place, promotion, and price. In product, we use an important question, which means is if they usually eat Chinese food, which means that 65% of the total responses said that they usually eat Chinese food. The ranges that are between 25 to 40, and the frequency is 1 to 3 times a year. Well, and according to the place, according to the question, if they have eating in Choi Tak, in base of that result, 66.2% said they eating in Choi Tak. In base of the promotion, we have analyzed the favorite dish and the ones that need more promotion, which means that the chaufa con chicharrón is one of the favorite of all the consumers. Also, the price that we analyze, how the customers feel with the price range each dish has used in the question if they think it is the right product price. That most of the consumers said that it is good for the price. They don't have any problem with that, with the price. Well, as you can see in the chart, we can see that we use the 4 Ps: the product, the price, the promotion, the place. We did our surveys in base on that, as mentioned before. What can I say about that? The main result that we catch up is that the old company wants to sell its valuable proposition, but for that you need to create a market offer previously, I mean the product. This offer has to meet a need in exchange for a price. In order to satisfy it, it has to be available to consumers. This is the distribution, and to finally communicate our proposal and shows them that we are your best choice to solve your needs. Another research process or another technique that we use is the qualitative technique. In that part, we use two ways. One of them is the interview and another is the focus group. In the interview, we ask Mireli Tan about Choi Tak's. It's important to say that Mireli Tan is the manager of the restaurant. And well, we asked Mireli Tan about the Choi Tak's action on social networks of delivery service in order to find out if they are getting the expected sell through those channels. In base of the information that Mireli Tan got us, we did our focus group. So in the focus group, we catch up to important information. One is the main objective and a secondary objective. In the main objective, we consider that we have to analyze the behavior of the food service consumers in Chinese restaurants in order to use the information for the benefits or determining whether the deployment of strategies to Choi Tak restaurants is viable. In the secondary objective, we plan the three secondary objectives. One of them is we have to analyze the current situation of consumption in Choi Tak, knowing firsthand the perception of consumers. Another is that determine what are the purchasing and consumption habits of Choi Tak consumers and know what type of service they prefer to use. And as a finally secondary objective, we have determine what are the options of consumers about some proposal strategies. In the main results that we got, in the menu, we have that participants prefer a good picture of the product and a brief description with the elements of the dish. Why? Because when they went to the restaurant and they want to buy, they have no idea what are they buying. So for a reason, they suggest that prefer a good picture as a reference to know what are they buying or what are they going to eat in the restaurant. According to social media, regarding this strategy, the participant mentioned that Choi Tak does not have a presence on social media, and that if the restaurant gets to work on that, would cause grow revenue, increasing us or sales, even build a community around the business. it's important to say that participants mentioned that when they enter to Facebook, Instagram, they don't find a choi tag, so which means that they don't have interaction. According to the delivery app service, recurring to this strategy, the participants suggest that choi tag can work with Globo or Rappi because it increases their comfort and they remain connected with the restaurant. Because they say that when they want to eat some dish of choi tag and some of the consumers live uh, further, most of them want to buy by Globo or Rappi, but they couldn't because they don't find a choi tag in this app delivery service. For the reason they suggest that. Finally, we have the web information. Well, indeed, in that part, the participants find really important that choi tag show all the safety measures they are implementing, preferable short videos and their social media and main web page. Also, information about the menu, promos, and ways of ordering because participants said that choi tag has not interacted in social media as I mentioned before.
The main conclusions. Design a marketing plan to be able to apply them and also define the goals and objectives, which will allow us a greater number of clients, bringing with them greater income to the restaurant and thus also incentive the delivery service within the promotion. Implement the delivery service to generate a better position in the target audience and target market. In addition, it will serve to face direct competition that already has type of service. Have a constant training of personnel in customer service and deliveries to generate greater added value and retain customer loyalty. Choi tax clients are usually family groups. They usually pay between 12 to 30 nuevos soles for a dish of food. It has been observed, thanks to research, that on weekends, customers tend to request more frequently the service of delivery. So joining delivery apps like Rappi and Globo will be a very strong point since it will generate more income to the restaurant and we could reach more customers. Implement the delivery service in the Chifa Choi tag basically due to change in the lifestyle of customer after the COVID-19, where the fear of being exposed to the virus generates the need to request this type of service. Therefore, the Choi tag should improve this service itself and make use of delivery apps for the most distant place. Thanks.